What up? What up? What up, guys? I'm back. Lawsuit jury is out again, guys. Man, stuck in all this traffic. Been a good, wonderful week, guys. I'm off of work for a while, guys, but still getting paid no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing good about it. You know, I want to apologize to you guys. I ain't been doing no videos lately. My channel ended up getting flagged for some reason. I don't know what it was. I ain't seen nothing on there that was wrong or bad or off the way, but yeah, I ended up getting flagged on that, and there wasn't no need to put up no videos if I got flagged. You know what I'm saying? So there wasn't no need for that at all. So that's why I haven't been posting anything because of that. You know, they flagged me really hard and bad and tough. You know, it was jacked up. So I had to go through a lot of stuff that I had to look for, or something that I had to pay for something, or what. You know, I know I pay my taxes and stuff like that, but man, that wasn't nothing big at all, you know, to pay for, but it was enough to do me. Either way, I couldn't even get my money at all. So they put everything on hold, your money, your account, everything on hold. So I'm like, all right, I'm good, you know. Once they unfreeze everything, you know, everything opened back up, you know, able to monetize videos, whatever it was that I already had up, that I did not get counted for, you know, and stuff like that. It don't bother me at all, you know, but it just happened. So, like I said, you know, I had to email them and everything, so to see what was going on, what video it was or whatever it was. Pretty much it was no video. I guess somebody just decided they just want to flag me. I don't know what it was, but they opened it back up, you know what I'm saying? So there was no problem with my videos and nothing like that. And most times when you get flagged like that, guys, you know, you can't even go to, you can't really get to your money wise. You know, you can see your money, what you make and stuff like that, you know, what you made in that month. But what you make after that, once you got flagged, you don't see none of that, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of knocked you out the box. And that's what it did. It knocked me out the box. So I couldn't see nothing. So once I got unflagged, you know, everything worked out pretty good. But as far as about getting money from YouTube, I can't get it until July. So that was pretty cool, though. You know what I'm saying? So they emailed me back on that, too. So I'm like, all right, I ain't got no problem with that. You know, I ain't worrying about that too much, you know. It's just like putting money in your savings account, you know, just sitting there waiting on for you to hit back out. You know, but I did want to go to the Rick Ross show and stuff like that, you know. But the money wasn't right at all, guys. You know, I still had other stuff to pay for out here and stuff like that. Had to do some things with one of my twin daughters. One of them back at school and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But she'll be back sometime next month, you know. And the one that's here with me, you know, I had to still do some things with her too, you know. So it wasn't no need for me to trying to go up there and waste money going up there and coming back, you know, stuff like that. So I just said I'd just keep still, you know, keep cool, you know, do what I gotta do. But I just got done with one of my twin daughters, you know, the car that had no air in it and stuff like that. So I had to put some air in it, you know. Make sure she know how to put gas in the car and stuff like that without messing up and stuff. But, you know, it was fun doing that, you know. I spent half a day with her, you know. So she was like, Dad, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, baby girl. She was like, why don't you come and hang out? I'm like, cool. So I met up with her, you know. We hung out, you know. Did some things together and stuff like that. So I figured out one reason why come they want me to stick around, though. They want me to stick around in Illinois until, like, Father's Day come, you know, stuff like that. I already know my baby girl's not going to give me something for Father's Day, but I'm not looking for them to do anything for me, you know. I don't be looking for none of that, you know, and that was one reason. And the other reason they want me to stay because my birthday coming up in July. You know, I'll be the 60, you know, 60 years old. So I don't know what kind of plan they got for my birthday, but whatever it is, it's okay. But I ain't looking for anything from the girls, you know what I'm saying? Not for my babies. But And I don't care if they take me to the park and put me on the sliding board or the swing sets. You know, it ain't gonna make them. It make me even happy if they did that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel better if they did that. You know, I want them to spend no money on me. You know what I'm saying? That's my job to spend the money on them. So I want them to don't spend nothing. You know, just enjoy. You know, enjoy me while I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm looking for. So yeah, but yeah, guys. But just like I said, you know, when I was with CJ with the fast cars going on, you know, it kind of kept me away from the clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But it's decent, you know. But I do ride by, you know, every now and then, you know. When he was out there in Atlanta, I did go by there, you know, to see Jessica and stuff like that, and trying to see what can I really use for my rims to get keep the dust from getting on the wheels, you know, so heavy in the back of the rim. You know what I'm saying? What can I really use? And she told me some stuff I can use. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to get a bottle. They call it's some purple stuff spray. So you spray it on in there, kill all that dirt off the back of the rim, you know, stuff like that. And then I can power wash it off, you know what I'm saying? But I like to shine all that up back there too, you know what I'm saying? But it got so hot today, you know, I did the car last night, but this morning it got so hot, I couldn't even do it. It's like 90 degrees out. But I'm all right with that too, you know. But just like I told my daughter, you know, whenever she got the next day off, you know, I go ahead and detail their cars and stuff for them, you know, and get it out the way, you know, and I'm trying to see if I can find another better car out here for them to get. You know what I'm saying? So I want to buy them something a little bit different. So I'm going to wait for the other twin to get back home for that one. So I can go ahead and do it that way. And when she get back home from college, you know, then I can do it a whole lot different ways, you know, keep it going that way, you know, and be done with it. Man. But yeah, I drove one of the cars today, you know. And it still rides good, you know what I'm saying? So it rides good. Got air in it now. I put air in it. So that's good. Just got to do a few more other things to it, and that's it. The car only got 55,000 miles on it, so it's in great shape. But I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to them and see what they think about it, you know? But that's one thing I want to do, but I am going to keep still in Illinois. I'm not going anywhere no time soon, you know? I wanted to. You know, I want to go back out there to Arizona. I really want to go back out there, but, you know, I got to thinking, you know, I'm like, you know what? My job out here is doing great. You know, it's doing good. You know, the money is good. So I just want to just keep still, you know, that way I can continue doing what I want to do with my girls, you know what I'm saying? Without wasting my money on everything else. I want to just help them out with everything they need, you know, and just give it to them. Because a lot of people out here know I'm not the stingy person that's going to be stingy towards my kids or anybody else, because I'm not, you know, and always give them wherever they need, you know, wherever they want. Just like I told them, you want a flight back and forth, I'm paying for that flight. It don't bother me. I don't care if I am broke. I'm still going to pay for them flights, no matter what. So, as far as by retiring from work and stuff like that, I'm not worrying about all that. I'm just trying to continue working and take care of them as much as I can, you know. And that's just what I'm going to do. But yeah, tomorrow, hopefully I get a chance to get out a little bit more, you know. Hang out with the 32 gang if I can. But I don't want to be around them too much longer, you know what I'm saying? Because CJ start pulling out them cars, you know, Lawsuit Jerry going to take off running, you know. So we don't want to do that too much. That was messed up. But guys, I'm serious. Y'all saw me in the video. It was very serious, guys. I mean, it felt like I was having a heart attack in the car, guys, because the fast or the speed of the car, if y'all was in this car in that front seat of that car, y'all can exactly felt what I felt. Man, I mean, it just put some people to a scare, you know. Some people don't get scared of it, but some people does, you know. But man, if you ain't good with high speed, ain't no need to get in the front seat. You know what I'm saying? It's my best to stay on the outside of the car, watch it just go pass by, you know. But you know, give me a chance to drive with them some guns, man. Don't put me on the passenger seat, put me on the driver's seat. That's why I want to be on the driver's seat behind that steering wheel. That way I can control the gas pedal and the brakes, you know. So my Lincoln truck do rides good, you know, but I can't get it to do what them other cars does, you know what I'm saying? But I can get it up to 85 or 100 miles per hour, no problem, you know what I'm saying? But man, Brian's about trying to get on the gas and let it do wheelies and stuff like that. I can handle those cars, man. I ain't that old, you know. I can handle those kind of cars, man. I know how to do donuts in cars better than anybody else, man. I know exactly what to do. When some people sit there and be on their brakes and gas, they ain't the way to do it. Take your foot off that brake, you know, and just hit the gas pedal a little bit softer, but you ain't got to hit it all that hard. Just do donuts, man. Jeez, you know, it's very easy. But I tell you one darn thing, Los Angeles will not get behind that wheel no more. I want to be behind that passenger side trying to hang on. That ain't happening, man. I tell you, it felt just like a roller coaster ride. So it's not going to happen anymore. Not with me, guys. Never. 36, what's up? 32 millionaire. Yep, the class is 67. What's up, my man? Cadillac, what's up, man? Uncle Money Wasted, what's up? Yeah, that's Cadillac. Yep. But man, it's so hot out here. You can't do nothing. But I did go to the city over the weekend. I never do that again either because they're up there protesting and all that stuff like that. Got stuck in traffic, you know. I had to find a way to turn around and get back off that street, you know, and just keep on going, you know. But you have to make sure they ain't having nothing like that up there when I do take another trip up there. My twin daughter wanted to go up there one day, so I'm going to let her do the driving in the Lincoln. She's afraid to drive the Lincoln truck. I don't know why, but so there's no need to be afraid, you know. But I'm letting her get the use of it, you know, get out there on the highway and drive, you know, and that way she knows exactly what to do when you get out there on that road, you know, just keep on going. But I ain't let her drive it today, but she wasn't really comfortable with it today, so maybe sometime this weekend she'd be ready to get behind the wheel. We'll get her going, you know, and let her drive and stuff like that on the highway. Because, you know, when they go through them driving tests, you know, they don't put you on the highway at all. They keep you on the regular street roads, you know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. So I got to put her on the highway and let her do it. The other twin, she'll jump on the highway before you know it. So ain't no problem out of her. And trust me, I know. When she was out there in California, that little wrestler was coming to Phoenix. Man, that ain't happening. So, yeah. But she's real good at that. But, man, yeah. But anyway, guys, yeah, just like I said, I got the last video I put up was at the dealership where they go to out there to get their cars from to and stuff like that. So I went there, you know, it's cool up there. You know, it's nice, you know. I tell you, everything looked like 3D on the inside of the building, man. I mean, it looks real good up in there. Make you want to take your car and trade it in. You know what I'm saying? It make me want to take this Lincoln and trade it in, you know, for something different. But I guess I already got the prices on some of them cars out there, and I'm like, man, ain't no way. But that Chevy SS, they wanted $40,000 or $50,000 for their car. I'm like, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money, but it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, man, I just want to test drive, man. I don't want to buy it. I want to test drive them cars. But it looks good, you know, and they know who I was when I came in there, you know. I didn't have to tell them my name. They already knew who I was, you know, so I guess by looking at CJ's videos or whatever, but that's cool too, you know. But they opened me a bottle of water and all that stuff like that, you know, showed me out through the back of where the cars was inside the gate at in the back and stuff like that, you know. One guy was showing me out through the whole building and everything and stuff, and that's when I decided to go ahead and do a video inside. He was like, you can go ahead and record if you want to, Jerry. I'm like, cool. So I went on here and started recording. So that's much respect right there, you know. But man, talking about some nice cars, man. I love that place. Boy, I love it. But it got to be some other places out there for me to see too. And I'm trying to get to the place where they sell them slingshots at. So a lot of people been riding them on the streets today. I would love to get myself into one of those. So I just got to find the one that's closer to me where I can get to it and go out there. Maybe I can get a test drive of one, you know, because I like to have me one of those. I know the monthly payment won't be high on that anyway. So one of the guys that live out here got one that's white, pearl white, and I'm gonna stop him one day and see what all you gotta do to get your hands on one of those. You know what I'm saying? What kind of license you gotta have for that too. You know, so I can get everything off the ground and get it going because that's what I like to have, one of those. It'd be decent if I did. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody out there, watching my videos and everything, Trying to keep myself cool, you know what I'm saying? Keeping myself calm. And I like to say thanks to all of my new subscribers that continue coming along to Lost with Jerry channel, guys. I mean, that's lovely and beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I picked up like 30 more people just last week, and that's coming along even better, I appreciate that, locking in on me and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much like 400 people's away from getting that 20K locked down, you know what I'm saying? So 400 more people's, I'm good, But I appreciate it, Much love, much respect to you guys, Man, it just feels good. So 20K is just right around the corner. That 20K should have been here a long time ago. But yeah, we got to get it back up there. I lost a lot of people when I was out there in Arizona, A lot of things happened and I started losing a lot of people. But it's all right, though. I'm getting them back now. Trying to get out here and do more better things, you know what I'm saying? Get it going. Maybe I get my daughter to drive the car for me if I can do a video of it because I don't know what the rims look like when they floating down the streets, you know what I'm saying? I never seen that, So maybe I can get her to not to be afraid to get behind the wheel and drive it, and do it that way. So she's gonna be doing my videos for me. So she went to school for doing all that for that, So she's gonna start messing around with my videos and doing uploading, stuff like that, and intros and stuff. So right now she got my laptop with her because I had to knock off a lot of stuff on my laptop and stuff like that. So she reloaded a lot of stuff what she had learned in college. So she want me to have it on there. One thing I had to pay for was something on there for like a background picture and all that stuff like that. But she said you can get them free, but it was some good ones on there. So I let her go ahead and pay for it off my credit card. So got that done, And that worked out pretty good. So everything's getting loaded up pretty much. But I did lose my credit card. Yes, I did lose my credit card about a week ago, close to about 2 weeks ago. I lost my credit card. Couldn't get no money off my card or nothing, so I'm still waiting for that card to get back to me. You know what I'm saying? Where I can upload it, get it going, but I ain't worrying about it, There was money in that account, and I had money in my credit union and stuff like that, but that's the money that I don't like messing with. I like messing with the money that I get paid for my job, So I said, as soon as they send me that card, I'm good, So I had to block the card. I blocked it first, and then I looked for it and couldn't find it. And then I went ahead and cancel out on the card and had them go ahead and remail me a new one. So I'm like, that's even better, because I ain't got nothing else to buy right now. I'm just trying to find a way to keep myself going, without going broke. I ain't trying to go broke. Because never know. I don't know. Probably by in December, I might go back down to Arizona. I might drive back down there. I don't know. But we're going to see. But I ain't trying to do it in a hurry right now. So I want to just stand still for a little bit, and do what I got to do and be done with it. That way I can get on back out there, for a second. But I ain't going back to move there. I'm just going back to visit, guys. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do is go back and visit. And deal with what's out here, Most of you guys told me to stay out here, I'm trying to do what I got to do out here. I ain't got too many friends out here at all, but that's fine too. I'm just trying to keep my head up. Keep myself rolling. Is that, that's 1/2025, what's good? Oh, he's at Cadillac and Pimpin'. What's up, Pimpin'? Pimpin' up in here too. What's going on? Yep. So, X, what's up, man? Yep. Appreciate that. What's up, Dunk? Yep, yep. So I'm trying to get a lot of stuff out the way. But like I said, I'm trying to see if I can. I'm trying to get something done to the body of the Lincoln because y'all know the one door is all jacked up on the driver's side. You know, a little chip here and there from the clear coat. So every time I go somebody, they want to paint the whole one side of the truck. I don't want that. But it didn't make sense. If they paint one side, it's not gonna make the other side, the rest of it look good. It's gonna look two-tone. So I gotta get the whole one side done some kind of way. So I don't know. A lot of people keep saying go to PC. PC is busy. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go to him and try to get something done. He got a lot of cars getting done and stuff like that. So I don't know. You know, I have to call him up and see if I can get it done and see how long it's going to take to get it done. But it's going to have to get done because it don't look good on that one side of the driver's side of that door. I want to get that knocked out. That way everything is good to go from there. Now maybe he'll give me some kind of deal and paint it a whole different color. You know, that'd be nice. That would be nice because I got one color in my brains. Right now I want to keep this car that color if I can get it. But I got to see if I can get permission if I can get that paint job. If I can get that paint job, then I had the whole truck painted that color. But we're going to see though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm going to contact him first and see if I can see what it's going to cost to get it done. Because like I said, my sounds went out, but I haven't hooked up anything yet because, man, I've been having these headaches. I can't even deal with the crazy sounds right now. And I think because I need my glasses, I ain't even got no glasses. My daughter's telling me about that. You know, Dad, you need to go ahead and get your glasses, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. Get that out the way that I can see how my brains feel after that, you know. But the loud sounds, music is really jacking my head up. I can't do it, so not right now. So I don't even turn my stereo up that loud anymore. I think I blew the speakers that was in here before. I blew them up, but it's all right, you know. And I'll be ready to take those out of there and put me some little tins in here and be done with those. But I ain't going with nothing big. Everybody want me to go big. I want to go little. So I put me some 10-inch speakers in here and be done with it. I'm good to go. But yep, Lefty Two Guns. What's up, my brother? Yep. So too hot to get out and do anything right now. Like I said, it's too hot outside. So best thing you can do is sit up on the AC and chill out and be good to go from there. Whew, I had to pop today because I got the sweating outside. That wasn't happening. But anyway, like I said, guys, I appreciate you all, you know. Appreciate the 32 gang. Don't get mad at me when I walk away from them from the club, you know, when they bring out them cars, you know, and I get to running. So I was serious that day, guys. I was very serious that day, boy. Man. When I jumped down and I ran, I jumped in my car and left, I was very seriously, man. My body was shaking too much, guys. I mean, it was shaking. And I was going through something that day, boy. I'm like, man, he just jacked me up all the way. He just jacked me up in that car. 2 rides, man. I couldn't hardly stand up. Shoot, I couldn't hardly drive back home. Shoot. I'm like, ain't no way. Should have done that stuff when I was younger, but not when somebody get old, man. Nah, that ain't happening. I saw Juan today, too. I ran into him, too, 75 Caprice. So, yeah, Juan, whatever. 75, Mr. 75. Ran into him today, you know. Out there on the west side, you know. So, yep. That's when I was taking my daughter back to the house and stuff, so I ran into him. And then, I saw Off-Road Al today, you know, outside today, you know. I rode past by, you know, that's when I was going by going cruising, going to check up on my daughter right quick. But yeah, ran into him over that way, you know. But everything's working out pretty good, guys. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get up off here, get inside because I don't want to burn no gas sitting out here in the car. You know, it's hot out here, like I said. I don't want to roll down on windows or nothing. I don't want to stand outside the car because the sun is beaming down, you know. It's behind the truck, so it's beaming down in the back. It ain't happening sitting outside, you know. So, like I said, guys, everything's good, you know. I'm just getting older, you know, but kind of worry about a lot of stuff, but I'm good, you know. But I will be back out there again. Maybe some car shows happening out here or something like that, or car show happening in Chicago. I'm looking all times on Instagram and see if anybody posts anything on that or on Facebook or something like that. So I just don't want to be sitting up in the house all the time. I want to get out and enjoy myself some, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have my walker with me. For one, I'm going to need some pull-ups just in case. Because there ain't no bathrooms. I'm going to have to use somewhere. So I'm going to have to have something with me. So just see me with a black bag or a blue bag on me. You know, I got some pull-ups inside the bag with me. You know, but gotta have something. Because I don't want to be embarrassed. I make sure I wear nothing but black just in case. You know, or nothing they can see right through your clothes, you know. Gotta have something they can't see it. It'd be decent that way. Man, they need to cut that grass over there, boy. Man, that's weird. But yep. But anyway, guys, I appreciate every last one of y'all. I love you guys out there, man. Happy Father's Day to all of y'all out there. The ones that's all fathers. Happy Father's Day to you guys, because coming up, get out there, enjoy yourself best way you can. Cook on that grill, or either go out and eat with your family. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do for that day. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just hoping that I stand still, you know? I don't want nothing. Just stand still. I got my girls. That's good. That's all I need right there. You know, you can feed me some hot dogs or hamburgers, but that's about it. But it'll be all right, though, you know what I'm saying? So, I know what's up to something when my daughter said, Dad, don't go nowhere. I need you here during Father's Day. I need you here during your birthday. Don't go nowhere. I'm like, baby girl, why come you want me to stand still? Never mind. Okay, I got you on that. I got you on that one. So, yeah, I'm going to stand still. Just for them. You know what I'm saying? So, just in case, you know, they need to do something with their daddy, take care of their daddy, you know what I'm saying? They'll be able to be there for them, you know? That's great. Yeah, I think I had enough time out today. I'm getting tired out here, so now here I'm very tired. Sitting down. But anyway, guys, I'll check y'all next time. And Lost with Jerry gonna get inside and relax, and I'll see you when I see y'all. All right. Much love goes out to you guys out there. Appreciate y'all coming in. Peace. I'm out.